This universe of ours is made up of millions of galaxies, of which our galaxy Milky Way is just one speck of dust in terms of size. And in our galaxy Milky Way, which is made up of millions of solar systems, our solar system is just one speck of dust in terms of size. In our solar system, our planet Earth is just one speck of dust in terms of size. And in our planet Earth, with 3/4 water and 1/4 land and billions of life forms, humanity as a whole is just one speck of dust. And in humanity as a whole, the man sitting here is just one speck of dust. And right through in working with individuals, I've repeatedly iterated this. For a moment, visualize yourself, you, that speck of dust in the entirety of the universe. You, humanity, Earth, solar system, Milky Way, and the entire universe. And what is so beautiful about being an individual is you can live your life in such a way, in some way you can impact eternity by the way you have lived your life. You are a very significant speck of dust. You're not an insignificant speck of dust, you are a very significant speck of dust. There is only one Milky Way. God does not repeat. There's only one Jupiter. There's only one Earth. And like that, there is only one you. You call it a wonder because another Taj Mahal can never happen. You call it a wonder because it's one of its kind, the Great Wall of China. And so are you, wonder of all wonders, because you're the only one of your kind. And like you, there is nobody else. In the history of the universe, there has been nobody like you. And to the infinite of times to come, there will be nobody like you. Each one of you sitting here, each man sitting here is rare, unique, original, the only one of your kind. Even in the case of identical twins, the mother and the father knows they are not identical. And that's the wonder and the beauty of it. In the context of this program, Double Click, what is very, very significant is to understand, so is every woman sitting here. Universe, Milky Way, solar system, Earth, humanity, that speck of dust. In the entirety of time and space, you, that speck of dust, the husband, and you, that speck of dust, the wife, could have so easily missed each other. And you tried. Probably some of you have background relationships. You really thought she will be your wife, but it fell apart. You really thought he will be the husband, it fell apart. I'm not counting those where you have lost count. But eventually, by whatever way you call it, somehow both of you happen to work in the same place. Some Facebook, in a wedding, both of you looked at each other and smiled, and you didn't know your destiny will be shaped with that smile. But finally, this evening, you're sitting with someone next to you. And I call this a very sacred relationship because you, that speck of dust, and you, that speck of dust, the he and the she sitting here, who could have so easily missed each other, for some reason were brought together to live the rest of your life together. And the sacredness of that relationship must be maintained. And the sacredness of that relationship is upheld by giving up the thought that this is a relationship that can be threatened. Give up that very thought right now. In fact, even in your thoughts, that should not come. Forget about in your action. It's such a blunder, I got married to you. It's over. Don't keep talking about it. It's such a big mistake I got. No, forget it. Don't keep talking about it. The moment you bring that sacredness into this relationship and understand it, there must be a providential reason. That one relationship that will come with you to the very end is the one sitting next to you right now. And if to that relationship you hesitate to say how much he means to you or how much he means to you, then we need programs like this. Otherwise, we don't need programs like this. We glorify weddings so much. We spend crores of rupees on wedding. We videograph that. We photograph that. We call thousands of people to come and wish us. And the excitement that we have to get wedded, why are we not carrying that same level of commitment into the marriage? Because wedding is just a couple of days evening. It is the tamasha, it's the drama, it's the extravaganza, it is the show. The actual game begins after that, and it's the game of marriage. And every time as I pass through this, somewhere when you honestly realize the role of him in whatever you are today in the life, and the role of her in whatever he is today, the more and more you realize that, and you think, she is mine for this lifetime. This is the right hand with which I will live the rest of my life. It's not changeable. This is the left hand with which I live my life. It's not changeable. This body will be my address in this lifetime, and it's not changeable. This is the face and this is the voice with which I will live this lifetime, and it is not changeable. That is your father and that is your mother, which you will hold as your parents and live the rest of your life. These are your children whom you will carry that responsibility for a lifetime. She is your wife for this lifetime, and he is your husband for this lifetime, and this is not changeable.